I wasn't out to get you. My cruiser's still here. Afternoon at hotel here. Sorry, lost rail the hotel. I'll explain to security to come.
We've got New Year's Eve going. I'm all packed up, ready to evacuate. The girls have already left. The fire's getting really bad now out here. Really, really bad. And from what I can gather from listening to the scanner is there's only going to be 2 trucks available tonight for our village, because everyone's knocking off to go home for New Year's Eve. So the fire's ripping right through everywhere, and the winds are picking up. She's not looking very good, everybody. Everyone's left. Sit here listening to the scanner. Hello, hello. Just listening to the scanner now, and they're all going home for New Year's Eve. Everyone's heading home. The fires. Hey, Cajun. Hey, David. Oh, the fires are ripping everywhere now. Absolutely everywhere. A couple of people died down the coast. It's really bad. Like you can see, the trees are really moving now. So we're in a bit of danger now. Hello, Colorado Coin Hunter. It's pretty eerie. The girls have all evacuated. I'm just about to, I think. If it gets any worse, I'm out of here. Shouted you out? Oh, thanks, Cajun. Yeah, she's bloody scary, everyone. The roads are getting cut everywhere, and like it is horrendous. And that's everywhere too now. It's not just this big one coming at us from this direction. It's one's coming up from down the coast. They're coming up everywhere. So I've just been sitting here listening to the scanner, and it's going off everywhere. People have been losing houses, and oh dear. So what's been happening over in America? Anything fun and interesting going on? Yeah, I'm still at home, Cajun. I'm all loaded up with my trailer ready to rock and roll. Not looking forward to it. I don't want to evacuate. Like I probably should have gone by now, because I can't get through to the girls. They're up in Goulburn, and I can't get through. Hey, found it buried. I can't get through to Goulburn because Goulburn's cut off. The freeway's been cut. So I don't know where I'm going to go if I evacuate from here. I don't know where to go. It's like everywhere you evacuate to, there's fires.
Just let you know, a semi has just a float has just pulled up with the Aussie track on it, and we can use him tonight as well. That's good news for us.
They're saying on the scanner that all the operators driving the dozers and excavators and that are all going home for the night. Cheers, Cajun. So they can't get any operators, so I might go and volunteer yet to go and operate an excavator on the line for them. Because I won't be drinking tonight. Because everyone in Australia loves to get really drunk on New Year's Eve, see, so all the firemen and all the operators and everything, they're all going home for the night to get drunk.
We'll make do with the D8, the Aussie track tonight, although I do have serious concerns about trees, which we're watching pretty closely. If they start falling and we can't clear them, then we do have places shutting down. But I think it'll be okay. I just still don't have enough trucks, mate. Over.
They don't have enough people. Because it's everywhere. The fire's absolutely everywhere. They're stretched thin everyone wants to go home for the night, so they've got no one left to stay on tonight. And hear the helicopters in the distance. I got me old rusty Bobcat down there in the front of the driveway. I'm hoping it doesn't get burnt there, because everywhere else, if I have it anywhere else, it'd get burnt for sure. So I'm hoping having it out there, it won't get burnt. But I don't know. And this is why I haven't done me pirate booty wheel of doom for ages, because I've got everything all packed up in here, ready to go. Look what I got in here. I got my sticker board in here, safe and ready to go. My neighbours have evacuated, they're gone. There's nowhere, like accommodation, there's no accommodation left anywhere. How you going, Tassie? Getting pretty hairy here, mate. Yeah, so I got the Bobcat there ready to go. If they need me, they've got me number, so they can call me and I can go and clear people's driveways or anything for them if they need me. Hey, Step Stacker. Tons of snow. We got tons of smoke. Absolutely tons of it.
Yeah, it's more down to the fire activity.
I'll tell you what, without the scanner, you wouldn't know what's going on. Because their maps and everything that they have online and everything, they're just not keeping up with the fire at all. From what they got on their maps is what the fire was a week ago. No fun, no, it's pretty horrible. No, it's getting worse now, Step Stacker. It's absolutely shocking at the moment. Freeways have been cut off. The fire's moving in on all the bigger towns in town as well. So most of the fire brigades are in looking after the bigger towns. So we're going to get forgotten about when the fire comes through. And the wind's really picking up now, so it's not good. Yeah, I don't even know where to go. No, just you get an app on your phone, Step Stacker. There's an app on your phone. You just type in like your fire brigade and your local area and it comes up with an app. Is that rain? No, I wish it was rainfield, guy. No, it's smoke, mate. It's all smoke. It's just the whole state's burning. Hey, Stephen. Yeah, it's burning all down the coast. There's one burning up the Shoalhaven River, and that's heading up to the other side of the Highlands. So we've got this massive fire here and then another massive fire over behind us, and that's cut me off from getting up to Goulburn, so I can't get up to the girls. So I don't know how I'm going to get to see them again. I don't know when I'll see them again, but I'm glad they're out of here. I'm glad they're safe. Just listening to the helicopters. It's so hard to sleep of the night because you hear these helicopters going over all night and you just worry because they don't update you with what's going on. I hope so, Michael E. What was that last bit? I missed that one. Richo, do you care if I show my live chat in this? No, you can do whatever you like, mate. I don't mind.
One is back at station and closing down.
Yeah, I've got. Funny you should say that, Cajun. I've already got the hose up on the roof. Like it's nothing. Like my house is nothing special, you know. She's nothing great. But I've already got. Up on top of the roof, so all I gotta do is turn the tap on. I can get the sprinklers going. I've got the gutters all sealed up. It's just eerie, and the wind's howling now. But it's yours. Well, Stephen, it's not actually mine. It's not actually my house. This is my dad's house, to be honest with you. This is my dad's property. Me and him came out here when I was 16. I moved back out here when it was just a tin shed. And because my parents had split up, so I'd lived out of home. And I moved back in here when I was real young. 16, I think I moved back in here. And I actually built the place. I built the frames and everything with my dad and that. So we built the house together, and he moved out with his girlfriend and left me here. So I've been here ever since, and I've done the house up and done an extension and done all the codes but yeah, it's not my house really. I'm not that lucky. Keith, yeah, I'm worried too, mate. How you digging with Deej? The camera's not zooming in very well. We've got the wife's garden over here. This is all that's left of it, eh? After the deer and the drought and everything. She loves all these old rusty things and statues and stuff like that. I get them all for the garage sales. It's just so dry. You walk on the ground and it crunches. The kids and the wife, they've gone down to Goulburn. They're safe. They're out of harm's way. But I can't get through to them now because the freeway's cut off, so I've got to go somewhere else. Which is a bit eerie. No, not a good way to bring in the new year, Tassie. I just feel for all the poor fellas out there on the fire lines fighting this tonight, because it's going to be bad. Because the wind's really come up now. Like the trees are starting to bend. You need to go, yeah, but I don't know where to go to though. That's the problem. There's fires absolutely everywhere, and there's no. Like all the accommodation everywhere is booked, so if I do go somewhere I'll be sleeping in the side of the road probably. You can't get a straight answer out of them as to exactly where the fires are. They just don't tell you exactly what's going on, so you've got to listen to the scanners to get what's going on. Well, we won't be having any firecrackers tonight, but we might see some flames. Oh dear. It's getting cold now with this wind. Had a southerly change all the time though. We're getting all this burnt stuff dropping in all the time, just constantly. And she's just toast, you know, like it's just charred. So as long as it's not coming in lit, we're all right. But when that stuff starts coming in lit, we're going to be in for some real trouble. And it's absolutely everywhere. We raked it up, you know, and it's still everywhere. I wonder if the captain's watching this now. She probably is. So is everyone else having a good time for their New Year's? What are you doing down there, Tassie? Oh. Oh, I just hope it don't come through. How come I didn't go with them? Oh, I've got little bit of few issues. Things haven't been the happiest. And I've got firearms too I don't want to be driving around with either. So that sort of makes it difficult. Because we've got very strict laws in this country, so I don't want to be breaking the laws and all that sort of stuff. Because you've got to have safe storage for them when you move them. So if I move them and I've got no safe storage for them, then I'm technically breaking the law, but it's an emergency, so technically I'm all right. But watch now, the fires going. We just had 35 fires started by lightning storms. Yeah, that's how this one started, by lightning. It's 250,000 hectares now. It's just grown and grown and grown. I've never seen anything like it. Like, I've been in Australia for 40 years and I've seen probably about 13 fires in my life, but nothing on this scale and nothing like it. I think they've already lost 800 homes so far or more. I was listening to the scanner today and they're like, oh, we're going to save this house here, but we can't save the one next door, and there's a street block, we can't get down there, we can't go and save that house. And it's pretty heart-rendering when you hear people's houses are getting burnt down and all that sort of stuff. And another fireman died yesterday, a young fella, married, with his wife expecting a baby, you know, so it's just terrible. I wish they'd give us some updates, let us know what's going on, but they just don't say anything. The only update you get is, it's too late, you got to stay. Thanks, George. Dig a deep hole, put them in it. I actually did dig a hole over here. I did a video on it, like a spoof video, but it didn't, I had the little one filming it, so it didn't turn out real well. So I'm going to reshoot it for you at another time, so you can have a bit of a laugh. When I was shooting it, my next door neighbour had about 15 people over playing cricket in the backyard, in the front yard there. And we're over here shooting this video, and I've got my pirate hat on and all this sort of stuff, being silly and all that. And I look up and there's all these blokes standing at the fence line laughing at me. Oh, it was funny. Yeah, see, we got bush all around us. All the way. I wish it'd bloody rain and put it all out and everyone can go back to life. But the way it's going, there's not going to be much left of the state. Like, it's got to be getting up to like 40% of the state burnt now. And if you're talking about places where people can live and that, you're probably looking at more. Probably looking at about 60% of the state burnt. Oh dear. And they're still doing the fireworks down in Sydney tonight, which is what I can't believe. Yeah, we're not going to get rain though. Everyone's going home for the night. It's terrible. I just hope things don't kick off until they wake up in the morning. I hope they don't wake up with too big a hangover. I don't think I'd like to go out fighting fires with a big hangover.
Operations Recon 3.
Yeah, she shouldn't be doing it. She shouldn't. It's not fair for the rest of the state. You know, we're all panicking, we're all fearful, and they're up there having a big party. But I reckon the thing will happen is that the smoke will be so thick in Sydney that you won't see the firecrackers anyway. Yeah, I've got the hole over here, Doug. Got a blanket and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it doesn't make too much sense, does it, Daisy? My neighbour behind me here normally does a big firecracker display every night of New Year's night. I hope she's not doing it tonight. The kookaburras are laughing at me. Stop laughing at me, you! They're always laughing at me. I love the kookaburras. Kookaburras are my little friends. Oh dear. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? I'm thinking about having some ham sandwiches. That actually sounds a little bit like a little bit of rain. If it is rain, it's going to be one drop. That ain't going to put the fire out. We've got an ad here in Australia. These young kids up in this house in the desert. The old bloke's out there and he can hear the rain falling on the roof and he's like, Marge, the rains are here, and it's the young kids eating the corn up in the top story. Oh, I can get out of here, but I'd have to head towards Sydney. I think if I got out of here now, I couldn't get out to the captain. It's cut off up that way. Sounds like you're in the jungle, baby. Happy New Year, Silver Watcher. And hear the helicopters again. You're at work? Awesome. Yeah, you'll have to explain to me a little bit more about this Jack in the Box. I don't know what this Jack in the Box shop you're talking about is. We don't have Jack in the Box here in Australia. We've got Macca's, McDonald's, we've got Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut and all that sort of stuff, but we don't have Jack in the Box. Well, not down here anyway. She got steak on sale at my grocery, so I'm going to get 2 small steaks for Jackson and I today. Oh, nice. Hey, Midnight Silver Run. See if they're open when I get off. They better be open or else. Yeah, all you got to do is tell their head management, you're losing money. And those suits won't like losing money, so they'll be onto that in a rash on a baby's bum. See you, Silver Watcher. Thanks, Stephen. Night, everyone. Well, it's good to hear the helicopters in a way, 'cause at least you know there's someone up there fighting. the big dam that I showed you is them taking the water from. That's still got a bit of water in it. But there's another really big dam up the top here, and they were taking water out of that and they drained it. So they're looking at running water from the water main, which runs past the property down into the dam to fill up the dam, so that they can use that for the choppers. Because there's not many water points around here for them to fill up. You know, once these two dams here are dry, they've got to go a fair distance to get water. And I was up at the fire shed up here the other day, so I was going to volunteer to join the fire brigade, and they were showing me this new invention they've got, and it's like a steel pipe, and on the end of it's got like the shape of an arrowhead, like goes to a point, and in the middle is a grooved out section with holes coming out of it both directions. So the water comes through the pipe and then goes up in there and squirts out through between the two sides, and they shove it through logs, and it puts out the fire inside the hollow log. So they ram it through the hollow log and it puts out the fire from the inside. And they were showing me how they made that. And I thought that was quite a good invention. Because normally you just shove the hose at the end of the log and wonder when you're going to finally get it done. But this pipe thing, you just ram the pipe through the hollow log and bang, she's out. And it's got it's quite a good idea, because you can use it in car rescues for fires and all that sort of thing too. Like you just ram it straight through the windscreen and then fill the car up with foam. An hour and 20 minutes. Good luck driving in that, mate. Be snow too. Well, that's getting eerie. I hope I'm not driving out of here tonight. I hope tonight's all right and it comes in the morning. It's going to come here eventually. Like, the fire front's massive, and it's right around to the back of the other towns, and it's absolutely huge. So it has to get here sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. But I'd like it to be in the daylight, not in the night time. Not that it makes much difference, I suppose. It's just a bit more scary in the dark driving through the fires. Well, everyone, I think I might go inside and try and scrounge up something to eat. So until next time, until things change, I love yous and leave yous. At least I've got some nice night lights tonight. It's a nice orange glow out that direction. We've still got power, which is amazing. Like, I didn't think we'd have power. Yeah, we all just want things to be done and over with. Hey, Gregory. Oh, cheers, champion. Just a little bit scared. She's just, I don't know how bad it's going to be. Tomorrow it could be real bad, like it could get into the bigger towns and all that. So they gave all the big towns warnings yesterday, and they were saying to them, we want you to only have a 2-minute shower to conserve water, because if the power goes out, they won't be able to treat and pump water around to the towns. So all the towns, their tanks will run dry pretty quick. So they're telling everyone now to conserve water. I don't think I've ever had a 2-minute shower in my life. I don't think I could bend over and touch my feet in 2 minutes, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, it's nice and glowy tonight. Yeah, I'm ready to go, Greg. I'm all loaded up. Me trailers there ready to go.
Handyman 9, over.
Yeah, I've just returned home and we're closing down, over.
Thank you very much for all your efforts today.
I'll give him a hug when I see him again, George. I don't know when that'll be. I don't know when I'll be able to get back through to him.
Welcome you too. Maybe we can have Christmas as well, over.
Yeah, the poor fella's going home from the fire.
You cook it, I'll eat it.
They're going home to have New Year's celebration, and they're also going to be celebrating Christmas tonight as well, because most of them missed out Christmas as well. So the fireys are just talking about how they're going to do a Christmas New Year's dinner tonight. You got to take your hat off to them. Doing 12-hour shifts every day, day after day like this must really take it out of them. I got your letter there, Gregory. It's I got about 5 letters in the car. I just can't do me mail calls because Ducky's in that trailer just there. We've got to put all the valuables in the trailer. So Ducky's been locked up in the trailer for the duration of the fire. So I've got me sticker board and everything in the car ready to go, and I got me letters and all that ready to go. I got Mr. Doughboy's eye patch and all his stuff like that. Yeah, I got most of me stuff. It's just hard to take things and leave other things, and as it is, my car's going to be doing about 5 k's an hour. I'm going to have to get out and do like the Fred Flintstone to get it to go faster, but I'll get there in the end. I'm only a little bit overweight, like it's a tiny little ute with a 4-cylinder in it, and I got about 2 tons in it. So yeah, it's just hard to pick up what you're going to leave behind. You know, you look at everything and you say, oh, I really want to take that with me, but you just can't. Ooh, that's getting nasty out there. And that's where I don't want it to come from. Fire anywhere else but from that direction would be fine, but from that direction, very bad. Yeah, I can hear the helicopters, but I can't see them. I don't know where they are. All right, everyone. I'm going to go and have something to eat before it gets real dark and the mosquitoes start eating me. They tend to like me. I'm a bit of sweet meat, which is quite cruel. I end up looking like Spotty the dog every now and then when I get bitten so much. All right, everyone. I'll catch you later. Bye.